The very first Coupe SUVs of 2010s were giving their owners a chance to stand out in the crowd of boxy family haulers. Today, though, the exclusivity is gone, since nearly every automaker has embraced this body shape to reap the benefits of improved aerodynamics and harvest the beauty of a sloping roofline. In this episode, we'll show you the latest additions to the family of sports activity coupes in 2025. So subscribe to Automotive territory and not to miss the future releases, ring the bell, and enjoy the ride. Lamborghini Urus SE. What can make the ultra-popular Urus SUV even more attractive to the buyers? Lamborghini decided the answer is some extra power. Instead of trying to charge up the model's V8 even more, the company went the electrification route and gave the Urus SE a second heart. It is a 189 horsepower electric motor linked to an 8-speed automatic gearbox and powered by a 26 kWh battery pack. The SUV's usual 4-liter twin-turbo V8 is detuned slightly to 612 horses, but the overall system output is now 789 HP and 701 pound-feet. This means 3.4 seconds 0 to 60 and a top speed of 194 miles per hour. The newcomer is distinguished by the new 23-inch Galanthus wheels, wrapped in Pirelli P0 or Scorpion Winter 2 tires, and there are over 100 available exterior colors, including some that are unique to the model. The Urus SE offers 11 electric performance strategies for the track use, for off-the-pavement driving, and for new ones that determine the prevalence of its plug-in hybrid drivetrain components. These are EV drive, hybrid, performance, and recharge. Inside, this 2025 model gets a redesign and brings a 12-inch center-mounted infotainment display and a driver's cluster of the same size. Genesis GV80 Coupe. The original GV80 was often seen as a coupe SUV due to its gently sloping roofline. However, in 2025, Koreans have removed any ambiguity by introducing a dedicated version of the crossover. Previewed by a concept of the same name, this newcomer retains the striking silhouette of this predecessor, featuring an extremely aerodynamic roof and slightly smaller 20 or 22-inch wheels. Buyers can select from 13 exterior colors depending on the market. A significant enhancement in the GV80 is its engine lineup. Alongside the base 2.5-liter Turbo 4 with 300 horsepower and the higher-tier 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 with 375 horsepower, the model now offers an exclusive 409 HP version of the V6. This variant utilizes a twin-turbo engine paired with an electric supercharger for increased output, along with a 48-volt mild hybrid system for improved fuel efficiency. It also boasts launch control and a new Sport Plus driving mode. The GV80 Coupe accommodates 5 passengers, introduces new interior style schemes, and features a 27-inch OLED display for gauge and infotainment functions. Aston Martin DBX 707. The DBX Super SUV became a lifesaver for Aston Martin, contributing to 50% of all sales by the brand. The 2025 refresh will make sure the model's design and power are aligned with the latest technology improvements. From now on, this family car for a retired James Bond will be offered solely in the flagship 707 version with an expanded color palette, including 5 new shades, pop-out door handles, and new side mirrors. Mechanically, this Aston Martin remains identical to the perfect self of last year. It is powered by the Mercedes-AMG sourced 4-liter bi-turbo V8, making 707 horsepower and 664 pound-feet, transferred through a 9-speed quad-clutch automatic transmission. This is still the only all-wheel drive Aston Martin with an active center differential and an electronic rear differential, allowing to send 100% of power to the rear wheels. The adaptive electronic dampers and air suspension were recalibrated to improve handling, and the stopping power from 193 miles per hour top speed is down by 16.5-inch front and 15.4-inch rear carbon ceramic brakes. The highlight of this facelift, however, is the new DB-Access cabin, inspired by the latest DB12 and Vantage. We welcome a new 12.3-inch digital. If you want us to release a video about electric coupe SUVs, then make sure to smash the like button and ask for it in the comment section. We keep rolling. Renault Rafale. Named after the brand's 1934 monoplane, this newcomer is the mid-size coupe SUV that is positioned above the Arcana and is built on the company's common modular architecture for the C and D segment vehicles. The Rafale has a 108-inch wheelbase, borrows the front fascia design from the new generation Clio, and brings new matrix LED light signature. Wheels measure up to 21 inches in size, and the SUV gets unique tuning for its suspension system. The latter consists of the front McPherson strut and a multi-link rear setup. Instead of offering the Rafale with an array of gasoline and diesel drivetrains, Renault opted for two electrified systems. A 1.2-liter E-Tech hybrid consists of a gasoline turbo inline 3, two electric motors, and a 2 kWh battery, offering a total output of 200 horses. It is a front-wheel drive only model. If all-wheel drive is what you need, there is also a 1.6-liter plug-in hybrid Rafale that gets two electric motors, one per axle, and a 9 kWh pack for an output of 300 horses. Due to its sloping roofline, the model fits only 2 rows of seats, though its cargo volume still reaches respectable 11.6 cubic feet or 530 liters. There is also a glass roof that turns from transparent to opaque and two displays, each 12+ inches in diagonal. Abarth Fastback. Fiat is huge in South America, so from time to time, local buyers are deservingly treated with exclusive models. One of such newcomers is a scorpion-badged Abarth Fastback that basically looks like a minimalist's BMW X4. The model is distinguished by additional plastic cladding around the perimeter, a black spoiler, matching mirror caps, dual exhaust pipes finished in chrome, and a fresh set of black BBS-style 18-inch alloy wheels. Beneath the hood you will find the Turbo 270 powertrain, housing a turbocharged 1.3-liter petrol engine that delivers 183 horsepower and 199 pound-feet of torque. Power is directed solely to the front axle through a 6-speed automatic transmission, propelling the coupe SUV from 0 to 62 mph in 7.6 seconds. The Abarth Fastback enjoys a sport-tuned suspension system featuring new springs and shock absorbers. There is a larger front stabilizer and a stiffer rear axle, distinguishing it from the standard Fiat Fastback. Moving inside, you will notice red stitching, a faux carbon fiber trim, 10.1-inch infotainment, and a wireless charging pad. Moreover, the newly introduced Poison driving mode is designed to enhance gearbox and powertrain responsiveness, accompanied by special graphics displayed on the digital instrument cluster. Mercedes-AMG GLC 63 SE Performance. Mercedes-AMG are still convinced that a 4-cylinder engine enhanced with some electrified Formula One tech can be an appropriate substitute for a V8 engine. Therefore, the plug-in hybrid powertrain that first debuted on the GT63 SE Performance 4-door coupe was now applied to their best-selling midsize SUV. The original hand-built turbocharged 2-liter inline 4-cylinder by AMG was mated to a 9-speed wet-clutch automatic transmission and a rear axle 201 HP electric motor with its own 2-speed transmission and a link to the electronically controlled limited-slip differential. The system generates 671 horsepower and 752 pound-feet of torque, which makes it the most powerful production sport utility from Mercedes ever built. Since this giant has to carry a 6 kWh battery and all of the PHEV components, its curb weight is 5,100 pounds. But thanks to the adaptive suspension, rear-wheel steering, and a 49-51 weight distribution, handling is quite manageable. 0 to 60 takes 3.4 seconds, and the speed limiter kicks in only at 171 mph. In other aspects, this is your good old GLC class with a carbon-trimmed cabin, ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, leather upholstery, 12.3-inch digital gauge display, and an 11.9-inch infotainment touchscreen. Porsche Cayenne GTS Coupe. Always considered the most driver-oriented member of any Porsche lineup, the 2025 GTS Coupe joins the updated Cayenne range as a more dynamic version of itself. From the outside, it adopts the model's restyled front and rear ends, while at the same time distinguishing itself by bigger front air intakes, tinted lights, and red brake calipers. The GTS Coupe rolls on 21-inch RD Spider design wheels, gets a fixed glass roof, and comes with an adaptive extending rear spoiler. Other standard features include sport design package with gloss black exterior bits and bronze-colored exhaust tips. Porsche offers 3 lightweight packages for the GTS Coupe. These bring a centrally mounted exhaust and shave off up to 55 pounds of weight. The 2025 SUV comes standard with adaptive air suspension tuned exclusively for the GTS, and there is a 0.4-inch lower ride height. And the ride height was lowered by 0.4 inches. The drivetrain gets revised as well. The 4-liter twin-turbo V8 now makes 493 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque, while the 8-speed Tiptronic S transmission shifts faster in Sport and Sport Plus modes. Finally, the cabin on the GTS Coupe goes for a 12.6-inch curved gauge display, a 12.3-inch infotainment, ambient lighting, and Bose audio. Are you a fan of Coupe SUVs, or is it just a waste of cargo space and rear passenger headroom? Let's debate in the comments below. Before you go, do not forget to follow the routine of smashing the like button, subscribing to Automotive Territory, and watching more buying guides for the upcoming model year. See you soon, and until then, may the torque be with you!